Hey guys, it's Morgan Yates, and for today's video, I thought it would be fun to check out 7 coffee shops in LA that I'm constantly seeing all over Instagram to see if their drinks measure up to their photo potential. I have Shelby with me here today, who is going to be trying all these coffee shops with me. This is actually a collab, so if you like the idea of this video,
I'm gonna do, we're trying the rooftop bars in LA, the coolest ones.
So between our 2 videos, you can see which bars and coffee shops you want to go to.
Literally everywhere you need to know in LA.
For each coffee shop we're trying, we'll be rating them on 4 different factors, including the overall aesthetic or Instagram potential, the environment or vibe, if you will, which includes the music, the type of crowd, and the friendliness of the employees, the workability, meaning are there outlets, fast Wi-Fi, and plenty of tables, and finally, we'll be rating just how good the coffee actually is. We'll also be including the price of each drink we ordered so that you can see which places are a bang for your buck and which are just not worth the social media hype. The first place we are trying is actually not a coffee shop. It is Joe and the Juice. However, this is on this list for good reasons.
Because it's good. Okay, you can't put that in. And they have coffee. They do.
Oh, they have coffee,
yeah.
Yes, of course. First up, we visited Joe and the Juice's Brentwood location, which is actually one of the more spacious coffee shops I've been to in LA. Yes, it's a juice shop, it serves coffee, whatever. There's an abundance of seating both indoors and out, and every time I've been there, most tables are mysteriously empty, which is great for knowing you can count on getting a seat there and getting a bunch of work done. Another thing I love about Joe and the Juice is that it's a great coffee shop to actually come work at, which are hard to come by in LA because places are so popular and also places do not have outlets. Peep the outlet. There are outlets beside pretty much every table. They also have super fast Wi-Fi that doesn't require a password, so all things considered, I give Joe and the Juice an 8 for workability. The only thing keeping this from being a 10 is that the music is rather loud, so if you're someone who gets distracted easily, you might want to work elsewhere. Next, for the coffee, I ordered the large iced latte. I think this was $4.50. They're smaller sizes. I got a small cold brew yesterday, or like the tiniest iced coffees probably anywhere in LA. All right, taste test. I think it's good. I think it tastes very comparable to Alfred's next door. It's very smooth. It's not like a super strong espresso. I would give this like an 8.5.
I got a juice because I've had a little too much coffee today already. It was $7.20. Honestly, kind of a ripoff.
I give Joe and the Juice's atmosphere an 8. The staff is super friendly. Generally, it's a very chill, kind of quiet crowd, and they do have great music, although sometimes they blast it a little more than I would like. I also give their aesthetic an 8. It's pretty simple in there, but they have some really cute decor, like these chairs in the background, and there are windows on 3 of the 4 sides, so it's super bright inside, giving you that perfect photo lighting as well. Next up, we're heading right next door to a coffee shop you've probably seen every YouTuber post a photo of at least once, and that is Alfred Coffee. They have locations all over LA and are known for their "But First Coffee" slogan.
So we are at Morgan's favorite.
If you guys come here, my go-to is always an iced vanilla latte with oat milk. They have the best oat milk here.
I got a cold brew with oat milk and vanilla, so pretty much the same thing, but the latte is actually a little better.
It occurred to me, because I knew that guy working, I think he didn't charge me for the whole price of this. So just thinking of what
like
the
$4.50.
This was, yeah, so was this.
What a homie, love that.
Loved him.
Nice workers, 10 out of 10. The decor is so cool.
Yeah, it's really cute in there. Like all of the locations don't really have seating inside, so for workability, typically like seating's very taken at most of the locations, except for the one we're at right now, which is in Brentwood.
Did that one even have any indoor seating?
No, actually this one in Brentwood, so indoors, there's only like a ledge at the window with 2 seats, but there is actually a lot of outdoor seating here, and I feel like the other locations don't have that.
That's
But
true.
there are no outlets. Like I feel like they do not want you to come here and chill.
No. Like you come, you get your Instagram picture, and you go.
I will say this is one of the more expensive coffee shops. If you want like a latte, yes. I feel like they normally run like $7.
Which is a lot. A $7 coffee. I would rate mine like a 5 out of 10. I just like didn't get enough oat milk or vanilla. It's my own fault. I did not order the right thing.
I'm gonna rate this a 10. This is my favorite coffee drink in all of LA.
That one is really good. I've had that before. Incredible.
I'd let you try it, but you're sick. Alfred's. Cheers to you.
Yes.
Great establishment. I give Alfred a 7 for their aesthetic. Each location is super colorful and I love the neon lights, but when it comes to actually getting a photo of yourself with your coffee, it's not really going to happen inside any of their stores because they're all extremely busy, small, and the locations other than Brentwood tend to be kind of dark. I give the environment a 9, however, because they're all just fun, good energy places to be with personable employees, fun decor, and chill music. Next up, we trekked downtown to a place I've never been, but that I saw listed on almost every magazine article and blog post about the most Instagrammable cafes place in LA, and that is Verve Coffee Roasters. Let me start by saying, immediately upon entry, I was confused as to how this place made those lists. There's not really any decor going on, no colors, no art, and it's actually far darker in person than my camera makes it look, but they do have a cute outdoor section, so we chose to sit there. Mixed feelings about this place. I feel like it would be good to work inside. There are a lot of available tables. However, outside, which I would say is the cuter part of the coffee shop, there's like a fly swarm going on behind me. I don't know if you can see. The most important thing we're here for, the coffee. I got an iced vanilla latte with oat milk. It was $6.50, which I feel like is on the more expensive side for a latte. So I sweeten this a little bit, and it's very bitter. It tastes kind of like counterculture, which isn't my favorite. I would honestly give this like a 4. Like, I wouldn't crave this or like really want to go out of my way to come back for this.
I just got some kombucha. I've already had 2 cups of coffee today. It's really actually so good.
Is it?
Yeah. People here are very hipster-y. I'm getting a standoffish vibe, but it's okay. Everyone's here to just do work, so it's fine.
Overall, this place sadly left me disappointed. I'd only give it a 5 for its aesthetic, and for the atmosphere, I have to give it a 3. Hate to say, the staff weren't friendly or welcoming at all, and it was so dark inside that I feel like coming here for coffee would almost lower my mood. You definitely can get a cute photo outside, but since I really wasn't impressed with the coffee or anything for that matter, I'd recommend that you probably just go somewhere else on this list. So we did just that. Next up, we headed to Grand Central Market downtown, where G&B Coffee is located. We are now in Grand Central Market in downtown LA. We have a really cool neon wall behind us. This is also great for Instagram photos, but the coffee shop as well is like a super bright background, so I see why a lot of people taking photos here. So I just got their iced coffee. I believe this was $4.50, and I got it with almond macadamia nut milk, which I've never tried before. I'm definitely tasting like the macadamia more than I am the coffee, so it's not super strong, but it's not bad. I would give this I'll give this a 6.5.
It's like the coffee flavor isn't really that strong.
What I mean?
Yeah, it's sort of milky. It's almost like watery.
Yeah.
It tastes watered down. I thought it was gonna be better.
My rating of this is declining with each sip. I'm giving this like a 4. I really wanted to love this place because the staff was so nice, but the coffee sadly was just nothing special. I will give this place a 9 for its aesthetic. Between the neon light wall and the bright coffee stand itself, there's definitely a lot of photo potential. However, the workability score here is a 0. While there's usually open seating, it's an extremely loud place with no outlets in sight, and it's really just somewhere people come to eat and hang out. I will give it a 7 for the atmosphere. It's a really high energy, fun place to briefly stop by. Ultimately, I would come back here if I happen to be nearby, but I definitely order something else. Next up, we had to try Phil's Coffee, which apparently is a chain, but I've only ever heard of it from Emma Chamberlain's videos. Also, if you're wondering, yes, I'm aware that she posted basically the same video a couple of weeks ago. Shelby and I had actually started filming before that, but then we both went out of town for weeks, so we aren't copying her with this. Sometimes people just get the same idea at the same time, and sometimes the person who has the same idea is one of the biggest people on YouTube.
Honestly crazy that happened.
It really was crazy. When you texted me that, I was like, you're kidding. So when you walk into Phil's, it doesn't feel like anything special. It just looks like your standard coffee chain. The line when we were there was actually rather long, and there was no sitting room inside, so I was really hopeful that this busyness meant that we'd finally get a good drink after the last couple of flops. I just have to say that I fully expected to come here and hate on this place. I didn't expect it to be good. It has, okay, everyone just got silent everywhere. It's definitely like a no frills type of place. It's a chain, but I really didn't expect it to be great, and it is really, really good. I got an iced ginger snap thing. Like, it is so good. This definitely isn't a healthy drink on the menu, but it tastes really bomb. This drink was $4.60. It's a good size. I feel like that's pretty standard, especially for like a fancier type drink. This place strangely gives me like a hometown coffee shop feel, personally, only because the staff was so nice, and they have like an honor system at this location apparently, where you like order on one side and then you like go around to the other side to like pay, but there's so many people you could literally like, you don't even have to have your drink up there when you pay, so you could lie or you could just walk out. I am thoroughly impressed, actually. I give this like a 9.
Okay, I got the mint mojito drink, and this is so good. It is really sweet. Like, I would not get this on the daily. It's like a dessert. I like this place. Like, I would totally come back here.
Mm-hmm. Give it a score.
Like 9 out of 10. One thing to note, if you're looking for like a cute Instagram coffee shop, this place isn't really that cute, but like the coffee is good.
Aside from the delicious drinks, I give Phil's a 3 for workability. I just wouldn't do it. I give the aesthetic a 3 also. There's a bunch of weird art on the walls, and it's just kind of not that cute inside. In fact, I don't know how you'd get a photo here at all. I give the atmosphere a 6. All the staff were super nice and funny, and it seems like a friendly crowd, but at the end of the day, it's still just big time chain coffee shop vibes. If all you care about is the coffee though, I have got to side with Emma that this place rocks. Our last moments with our Phil's Coffee, because we're going to the next place. This is so sad. Like, I love this. For our next to last coffee shop, we stopped by a much trendier chain that has several locations in big cities, and that is Blue Bottle, specifically their downtown location. So you can tell it's a very minimalist place, lots of simple decor, neutral tones. So what I got here was only $4.25, and I got their iced coffee and got it with oat milk. And Shelby said they don't charge extra for oat milk. I didn't pay attention to that. That's awesome. Also, definitely interesting that they put all of this in, like, it looks like a hot coffee cup, even though it's iced. That is nice to alleviate plastic usage. Gotta love that. It's good. I like it. Not like my favorite. It's not Alfred's. Alfred's my favorite. I would give this like a 7.
So I got the New Orleans, which is an iced coffee drink here. So I asked it for it with almond milk, and they're like, oh, that's like $1.25 extra, but oat milk is free. This drink is really good. It's actually one of my favorite like coffee drinks from any coffee shop because it tastes very like creamy, but not too sweet, not too creamy, still that coffee flavor.
I give Blue Bottle a 6 for workability. If you can manage without an outlet for a while, this location actually has a lot of seating to get some stuff done, and the noise level isn't too loud. For the aesthetic, I'm giving it a 7 because while you can get a simple photo here, when it comes to spending time here, it just looks too plain for me to be excited to be there. I give it a 7 for the atmosphere as well. I don't really have any complaints, but it's just not somewhere I'd ever seek out to go hang. In conclusion, these might be fighting words, but I think Blue Bottle is overrated, especially in LA. The coffee's good, but it's not life-changing enough for me to crave it, and I think there are just more exciting places to go. Last up is maybe the coolest and most Instagrammable option of this list, and that is Carrera Cafe, located on Melrose in West Hollywood. It's also located across from the pink wall, so you can just knock out 2 pics in one if you come here. In addition to the bright white interior, Carrera Cafe is known for being able to add a printed design to the top of your drink, which they call a ripple. You can get everything from a palm tree to a quote like "good vibes only," or you can even download their app and import your own photo to get printed on top like Shelby did. All right, so we made it here, really loud. Lots of residual Instagram baddies have trickled their way in over here from the pink wall. So it's definitely like the crowd vibe here is like a lot of Instagram girls. Today I just got one that says I love LA because we're trying all of the LA coffee shops. So this does add, I want to say like $2 or $3 to your order. I just got an iced vanilla latte. Shelby's latte with tip was $7.
I actually customized my latte and I got a picture of Leo, and it's just so funny. You have to do a picture that has like a lot of contrast for it to show up well. Like this one didn't work so well, but you definitely can see him, like that's Leo. As you can tell, this is a very Instagrammable place. They've got the neon signs, the white brick. It's pretty. I really like the tile too. It's cool.
This also would not be a good place whatsoever to do work. They do have Wi-Fi, which is nice, and they actually kind of have like a decent amount of okay, there's outlets by one table. This place is extremely loud with the music, but it tastes really good. Not as vanilla-y as I would expect, but really good. I actually give this drink an 8. Their lattes are delicious. For the aesthetic rating, I think this place is worthy of a 10 between the bright lighting, cute floors, neon lights, and coffee art that you can't find anywhere else. While I'd only give them a 2 for workability, I've got to give the environment a 9. I always have a lot of fun coming here, and everyone around seems to be in a good mood. And that is it for trying LA's most Instagrammed coffee shops. Let me know in the comments which one you guys would want to try. And once you're done with this video, make sure you head over to Shelby's channel.
Wait, I think we know which one is Morgan's favorite.
Yeah, I may have gotten this one again today. Next up, make sure you go check out Shelby's video where we're going to so many LA rooftop bars.
Almost all of them.
Yeah, so that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video.